Hey everybody, Hollywoodpizza here. We're going to be playing some Rakdos Goblins today. So super aggressive deck, really speedy. For a bunch of 1-drops, we have Skirk Prospector, Cacophony Scamp, and Fanatical Firebrand that we're playing 4 of. We have 3 Fireblade Chargers as well. So the Scamps and the Chargers, when they die, they deal damage equal to their power, which is great in conjunction with the Horde Master or the Battlecry Goblin to bump our creatures up. We also have Fanatical Firebrand that can help snipe down things like Llanowar Elves, and the Skirk Prospector can sacrifice our goblins for mana and help us ramp, or kind of have like a big combo turn with things like a Snoop and like a Horde Master. Now, speaking of the Snoop and the Horde Master, the Snoop itself can give us some card advantage by letting us play goblins off the top of our deck. All the while, it gets all the activate abilities of the cards, such as like a Battle Cry, Skirk Prospector. The Horde Master itself is just pretty phenomenal. It pumps our goblins up, gives them +1/+1. And whenever this card or another goblin dies, we exile top card of our library. If it's a goblin creature card, we can play that card until the end of our next turn. So just a good lord overall. Battlecry Goblin actually feels like a rare sometimes. It's 2 mana 2/2, but for 2 mana you can pump up all your goblins. +1/+0 and give them haste. And whenever this card attacks, if you attack with total power 6 or greater, you get to create a 1/1 red goblin token that's tapped and attacking. So it makes an army itself and it pumps it up all the while doing it. We also have 4 Fable the Mirrorbreaker, which is just a, phenomenal card in red if you're playing it. We also have 4 Goblin Chainwhirlers, which are great with the Call the Death Dweller. So Call the Death Dweller gets back total mana value 3 or less, equal to creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield. One gets a Death Touch counter, the other gets Menace. With Goblin Chainwhirler, you give it Death Touch, blows up your opponent's board, or you can give it Death Touch to like a Fanatical Firebrand, kill something with that, give Menace to, let's say, like a Battlecry or like a Snoop, and you're able to deal just a lot more damage every turn. So Call the Death Dweller, definitely a big part of the deck, and helps us kind of get through a lot of different matchups. For special lands, we have 4 Den of the Bugbear to help give us some reach, and a Sekenzan outside of some dual lands in the Blood Crypts, Sulfurous Springs, and things like that. For a sideboard, we have 4 Rending Volleys to help against anything that's going to be white or blue base, including creature decks like Angels or Control, kill to Fairies or Wandering Emperors, things like that. Regal Leosaur helps against Control, where we can get rid of some of our slower cards like a Chain Boiler or like maybe the Fables on the draw, and give ourselves the opportunity to deal a bunch more damage if we're able to flood the board. Same as like a Legion Warball, so it kind of just churns out tokens and can be pretty aggressive card if you're on the play, and kind of just can take over the game by itself. We have 2 Magmatic Chasms to give creatures without flying the ability to not block, and that could be really good against a lot of different strategies. Experimental Frenzy to give us some card advantage, and 4 Thoughtseize to help against things like mono green or anything that's going to be like a combo based deck. Control, things like that. One of Go for the Throat as kind of just like a catch-all removal spell against something like an Atraxa deck, or just any kind of like hard threat to deal with, like Graveyard Trespassers, things like that. Overall, the deck was like really like overperformed. It was a lot of fun to play and super competitive, helped us rank up rather quickly. I think it'd be great for a tournament. I think that the deck's just very intricate, and it has a lot of different lines that you have to figure out in order to deal your opponent like maximum damage and kill them efficiently. But overall, I think that the deck's just A+, especially for the ladder, so definitely check it out. Go ahead and jump into some games, have some fun. Playing some Rakdos Goblins here. Gonna keep on the play. A little bit mana flooded, but we do have a Snoop to kind of help maybe draw us out of it. And the Horde Masters are also potentially some redraws here. I think we'll start off with a Snoop. Okay, Fatal Push. Blood Tithe Harvester. I think we just play this. They want to use their Harvester on it, that's completely fine. Fully Veil, so we're gonna have to sacrifice a creature. Okay, Fireblade Charge is pretty good. Wondering whether or not they're going to attack. No. Oh, we can definitely kill the Lily Veil. We have a discard for it, but probably just better to kill it. We have to target with this. Could kill this, but maybe we do. Maybe we just kill the Blood Tithe. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this. We didn't hit a goblin. Okay, nice land off the top. Alright, we're just gonna pass it back. Okay, Thought Seize is pretty good. We have to discard this land, which is fine. I'd rather see them get rid of a real card. They might just have a land, though, but I mean, that's fine. Yep. Akanuma. Looks like they're deciding what creature to kill. Buster, interesting, alright. Fall of the Death Dweller. It's pretty good. Gets back a Horde Master and a Fireblade Charger. Let's swing first. They have a kill spell. They do not. So Liliana goes down. Fireblade and a Horde Master. Or the Battle Cry. Battle Cry is not bad. We could get Battle Cry Goblin and Fireblade Charger. I think I just like getting 2 triggers off of the Horde Master though. We'll give Death Touch to the Fireblade Charger. Menace to the Horde Master. Pass it back. That way we can just sacrifice this for a mana. Kill the Bank Buster, or pretty much kill anything they play. Okay, Misery Shadow's okay. Could just kill it with the Fireblade Charger. Hit them for 7, get 2 redraws. So Rakdos does have a pretty high density of removal spells. Experimental Frenzy is definitely an option here. Chain Whirler's still fine just because it can just kill all their creatures with the Call of the Death Dweller. Over the Throat isn't a bad option either, considering we've seen that they're playing mid-range. I think that's fine. Bring in War Boss. Put a Fanatical or the Fireblade Chargers. We want the Experimental Frenzy, though. 4 mana. If the game goes long, it's gonna be good. But, like, we actually just don't want the game to go long. I think this is fine. We might have cut too many early plays, but still have a lot of card advantage, and few of our sideboard cards here should be good. It looks like our opponent's just not even going to play. We'll see for the next one. And it looks like we got to take a mulligan here. Ooh, another one-lander. We'll just try it. Forced to have to keep these. Okay. So, looks like we're up against control, probably. I think we want as much damage as possible, so let's swing early, let's swing often. Okay, Scamp. Fortunately, no second land here. Alright, we're just swinging. I think they're just wondering whether or not they want to spend one of their removal spells, maybe. Okay, Dark, sure. Get another creature down. If we hit a land, Boardmaster does seem pretty good. And Prospector is definitely a magic card. Stuck on one land here. Second land. We definitely swing. Just get Snoop down. Or at least try to. Okay, it does resolve. Fireblade Charger. So, not a land. They're gonna deluge. Get some more cards. We only have them down to 14. We're behind by quite a lot. I guess Charger's okay if we hit something else we can play off with Snoop, but looks like Snoop might just be dead here. Yep, there's the March. Just sack it. They're just gonna say go. All we have is a Fireblade. Actually, I think that's okay, though. Yeah, we can sack this. We hit a land, feels pretty good. Alright. Fanatical. Gotta play Horde Master. Yep. Get in for 1. Maybe. They might have a kill spell here. I'll take the clue. I will definitely take the clue. We have 2 cards, Deluge. Gonna get back. Play both of these. That's fine. If we had drawn lands, I feel like we would have had a pretty good chance here. Don't want to lose our goblin to the 7/7, even though they might not have done that. Probably just wanted to deluge. Okay, there's a Teferi. Temporary lockdown. We'll just shoot them down. That lockdown is going to be permanent. Alright, so we lose our clue. They get to untap a couple lands. We don't hit a land. We just got Battle Cry. Alright, well. Gotta hit a land to technically be in the game here. We'll see if it happens. Okay, gonna double scry. Let's see where they put them. One on top, one on bottom. You hit a land. And they're getting closer to ultimate here. We're pretty much dead though. Let's have a lot of cards. There's too many land drops. Bring in all the Thoughtseize. We just get rid of Fanatical in this matchup. Bring in a Rending Volley. Bring it in for a Shark token, for maybe a Wandering Emperor token. Let's try this out. Maybe we wanted the Experimental Frenzy. Okay. Definitely can keep this hand. Pretty good curve out. Play Fanatical into the Battle Cry. War Boss. We're dealing a lot of damage. Second Battle Cry is nice. One to War Boss. Play Scamp. If they don't counter it, we can just pump up the team. Pumping up the squad. And gonna try to smash here, yep. Get another goblin, which is nice. So they could have a temporary lockdown here. That would be kind of rough. Okay, they get a okay, they're just gonna cycle, sure. Alright, we got them down to 10. Double battle cry activation next turn. They're just dead. So, pretty quick start here. Yeah, let's do that. I like Fable, but we're gonna be on the draw this time. Our 3-drops get a lot worse. Yeah, we can keep this though. So Skirk is fine. And we just try to play Snoop. Yeah, Snoop seems pretty good. If it gets countered, that's fine. Then we have the Horde Master. Yep, there's a Make Disappear. Right on time. Pass it back. Okay. I'll play the Horde Master, because then we can also scamp. We have mana to pay for a Make Disappear if they want to do that. I think we'll just smash in for 2. Try to play a scamp. And let's say they try to like Supreme Verdict, then at least we'll have 4 mana and potentially 2 redraws, which will be nice. Or 3 redraws, excuse me. Yeah, they're gonna try to march it, but we can just sack it. We hit a land, that's fine. We don't want to flood out. They hit a tap land. Pay 2 life here. We could play Horde Master plus Battle Cry. Or a Horde Master plus War Boss. Could also just play War Boss. I think that's fine. But they don't have a counter spell. This, play Horde Master, hit for 4. I don't think that I like that. I guess it's like fine because we know they probably have a board wipe. So at least we'll get 4 redraws here. Like, obviously I'm running myself out of gas to a certain degree, but kind of refill a little bit with it. Not expecting to hit all 4 goblins anyways. Okay, so we know they didn't have counter spell. Did they draw one? Activate here. Try to go to combat. Get a 2/2, and they scoop it up. So even though we were actually mana screwed that first game, you can definitely see the power of this deck as we were able to kind of just like overcome them. They didn't have a board wipe there. Even if they did, still would have had a lot of card advantage, so who knows what would have happened, but we'll go ahead and jump into the next match. Looking for the latest comic book to add to your collection? How about the last card for that Magic the Gathering Commander deck? Well, the comic book stores got you covered. Shop online at comicbookstore.tcgplayerpro.com or come in person at 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey.
This video is brought to you by MagicJank.com, the spiciest cards for your sauciest decks. Buy and sell Magic the Gathering products and gear today on MagicJank.com.
Pizza people, are you enjoying the content? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that bell icon as well. That way, anytime any of our new content comes out, you're able to see it right away. Hey, leave a comment down below as well. Tell us what you're going to play in the next event, or tell us what you're enjoying about the video. Don't forget, check out the description too. We've got tons of great content down below. And on top of that, we're going to have our tournament schedule too. So get in on it. Hope to see you. Yeah, I think we can definitely keep this. Would have been really, really powerful on the play. Okay, maybe mono green, it looks like. So I'm actually going to scamp here. Just because when scamp hits, we can sack it. So let's say they play a mana dork right now. Would have been pretty good. We have a Fable next turn. Yep, it is mono green. There's a Kiora. Sure. Okay. Play another Snoop. Ooh, Chain Whirler's pretty good. I'm just trying to kill them, I think. We're gonna have a hard time regardless here against them once they start playing some big creatures. So best case scenario, we just overrun them and kill them as fast as we can with a Lord. So if we hit like a Runveld off the top, we're definitely going to want to play it. I want to definitely think about what they want to do. They might just play Karn, is kind of what I'm hoping for. But they might just have the Cavalier. Okay, Mightstone. It's pretty interesting. They're going to kill one of the Snoops, okay. We hit a land on top. And it's a tap land. So we have Chain Whirler, which is fine. Alright, let's play our land. 4, 6 kills this. You want to do it. We kind of have to. Alright, play this. Well, close, but alright, there's a Karn. So they're gonna go get a card. Okay, there's a Silex, sure. We get to kill most of their things as well. Okay, Scamp. Sure, another Scamp. Ooh, that's pretty dangerous. Land off the top. That's rough. Well, at least we get to kill their Karn. Fiora. Send the team over here. Fine. I mean, we're going to lose our board either way. Yep. Really hoping to hit some other goblins, but it did not work out. At least we have Fable, I guess, to redraw. Can play both of them. And so get some damage. Not the worst thing. Could have been an argument to maybe keeping the Sokenzen, just because we'd have some hasty threats right now. But we also wouldn't be able to get our Fables down. Okay, there's a Karn. So probably get a Shadow Spear is my guess. Something like that. This is pretty big. Yeah, let's just get some Fables down. Fables versus Chariot. Okay, Kiora. Troll. Sure. Gonna untap their Nykthos, make 4 mana, and play a Chariot. But also down tick on Karn, maybe go get something else too while they're at it. If they don't play the Chariot, then we're in pretty good shape here. But it looks like they may have found a line. Okay, -2, sure. Okay, we have them at 6. We hit... Let's say if we actually hit Call the Death Dweller, that's actually like pretty nuts. So let's get rid of this. Fanatical. Fanatical gets them down to 5, but they might be able to just like redraw here. Ooh. Or excuse me, gain some life. Let's do this. Well, didn't get to hit anything there. You have games 2 and 3 though to get a quicker start, so we'll see if that ends up working out for us, but this is pretty rough here. Alright, they have 9 mana. Still hoping for the Chain Whirler here. Out of the graveyard. Sure. Well, they're drawing a ton of cards. All the Death Dweller would be pretty clutch off the top. I'm just saying. Yep, Wolf Willow, sure. I don't think they use Kiora yet either. So they're just gonna make a ton of mana. Okay. And that 12 damage. We're just gonna take that. And just a 9/9. Let's go. No blocks. Going down to 4. Alright, do we hit it? Board Master. Not the card we wanted to see. Let's see. This only lets us play a goblin. Yeah. Alright, well, we got overpowered there. They had a pretty slow start, but we kind of stalled out and we just didn't hit some of the things that we needed to hit there. Thoughtseize is pretty good against them. Yo, what up, HGG? Hope you're doing good. We want this, actually. That way we know that they can't block. Maybe we just play 3 of them. We don't want to top deck them at the wrong time. What up, what up, what up, what up? Hope you're doing good. Definitely go send some love over to HGG. Nice. If I go send him some love. See how we do in this matchup. Trying to work on have to work on it later. My green screen is like a little bit see-through, I guess. That's okay though. Switching over to OBS, so it's going to take a second to kind of get used to things. Thanks. Oh yeah, I think on live it looks fine, I guess. It's weird because in the actual studio it looks like it's off, but we're gonna have to mulligan here. This is a lot better. And if we hit the chain whirler and get it in the graveyard, then things are gonna be feeling pretty good. I think we had to go with that. I feel like our hand just has a lot of potential, but a lot of things also have to go right. Gonna play Snoop. Just gonna kill that. This would have been an argument, I guess, for putting Chasm back. Yeah, Chasm would have been pretty good. Or the other Fanatical would have been really good here. Alright, let's just smash in here. Coming in for 3. We can get back the Fanatical, but that's not like the best. Oh, I'm not logged in. There we go. I was wondering why there was a commercial. Yo, what up? So we have Horde Master. Could also just kill the Mystic here. Like, is that worth it though? We'll get the Horde Master off the top regardless. I actually think this might be worth it. Just because we'll get them off mana. Alright, we have a tap land next turn, that's fine. And either way, we'll get to play this, which is pretty nice. Alright, they drew land. Do they have Kiora? Polyk. So... let's play this. Horde Master. And we'll pass it back. So we could have lethal next turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then that's 3 by itself. So unless they board wipe or gain some life, we should be okay here. Or play a creature with flying. Which could happen, I guess. Alright, so... yep, just gonna Chasm. Play a Scamp. Smash in here. They can't block. And sack the Scamp to finish them off. Another Snoop off the top, which is fine. So, thank you. Hope you're doing good today. Hope everybody's doing good. Appreciate everybody hanging out, as always. Gonna be on the draw this time. What do we think? I feel like Fable gets a little bit worse, right? Do we just want to play another Charger? I feel like we almost want to kill their cards as much as we can. Maybe we bring in the other Thoughtseize since we're on the draw. Sure. Let's try it out. I think I like the Thoughtseize. Between the Karn and just being able to maybe snag one of their cards here early is pretty good. Yeah, we can keep this. We have some rebuys here, which are nice. Scamp. Yeah, we'll just Thoughtseize. It's kind of like a pick your poison situation. I think we'll take this though. We can kill their Llanowar Elf here. Well, we can definitely kill it now. Yeah, I think we'll play Prospector. Kill this. And pass it back. So, we got rid of a lot of their ramp, hopefully. They tap land, and they're not playing anything like a troll, so we're in pretty good shape. Let's play this, and the Scamp. Just going to attack them. There's a lot of different things we can do next turn. Yep, they're just gonna cast the Cavalier Thorns. Yep. Sure. Okay. Thought Seas is pretty good. Add a red mana. Cast Call the Death Dweller. I guess. Yeah, let's sacrifice this. Bring both of these back. Death Touch, Menace. Sacrifice this, hit this. Sure, that's fine. Sacrifice this, pump this up. We still don't get Goblin. Nah, I think I like this more. Alright, let's pass it back. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to sacrifice this for red, deal them 1, deal 5. They'd be at 11. Hoping to dodge a lot of things here. Okay, Wolf Willow, sure. Okay, and they're gonna play the Land of Werewolf. Alright, so they have 2 blockers. Hit another Battle Cry. Okay. Just gonna attack opponent here. They have to double block the Battle Cry if they want to kill it. So they're more than likely gonna block the Battle Cry with the Mystic, and then block the Prospector or the Scamp with the Polyk. I guess they can't even block, so yeah, we're just gonna pump up the squads some more here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Could kill the Polychronos. That way they can't cast. Let's see, so this gets rid of 3. We'll pretty much tap them out. Yeah, let's kill this. I think we have to kill that. That way it puts them in like this awkward situation where they tap out for this and then they hope that that's like enough to win them the game, I think. Yep, gonna untap there. Yep, there's a Storm the Festival. And there's not really like a crazy combination of cards here, I think, that really gets them out of this game. They can get 2 blockers, but they can't block the Battle Cry still. And we can play our second Battle Cry and get more goblins next turn. Yep, there's a Karn and an Elvish Mystic, so that's not going to be enough to get them out of this game. They get the down tick, but they've spent all their mana. They've already used their Kiora. So we should be able to lock this up. We'll play the other Battle Cry and then pump up the squad and come in. Okay. And they're definitely thinking about what they can get here to get them out of this game. Alright, Skyship. Well, Blood Crypt is actually phenomenal here. We'll pay 2 life. We'll play another Battle Cry. We'll pump up the squad. And we'll attack our opponent here. Get some more goblins. Attack them. And they're probably going to block the Battle Cry, but then we can just pump up the squad by sacking that Battle Cry and activating the other one to pump up the rest of the team. So, able to take that match down. As you can see, this deck is actually really, really powerful, but it can be pretty difficult to play just because you got to maximize on all your damage and kind of like maximize on a lot of your value. Like last turn, we could have played that Battle Cry, but I felt like trying to just come in for just the most damage that we could, and having a Battle Cry with Menace was just a lot more important there. So I think that this deck's definitely great for any tournament. I think the deck's great on the ladder. It got somebody to Mythic, and you can definitely tell, I mean, it got us to rank up pretty quickly here. So you get some speedy games in, but a little bit of some intricacies. So I think the deck's definitely worth a try, but I stream on Twitch 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sundays. You can find me during the week at 6 a.m. and on Sundays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our tournaments. I host 3 a month. All are free to play with cash prizes, so definitely check that out. Don't forget to hit that sub button, and we'll catch you next time. Stay cheesy.